Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. It's been a hot minute. I apologize for not being on for a while. As you all know, if you follow the lunar calendar, I believe it was the 22nd that we had the Cancer full moon. Yeah. Can we talk about that for like maybe a minute? I'm gonna hold it up to a minute, I swear. So many people had so many tarot moments. Like, I went to so many meetings with different light workers, and I'm so blessed that I'm able to do that. But we're all just talking shop and literally talking about all the tarot moments in the different ways that it affected everybody. So some people affected people financially, affected people emotionally, mostly emotionally, because high Cancer, right? Not to mention Cancer rules the moon, so it was like extra emotional. And if you weren't emotional because you did all that detox, and well, let's just say it was like, no, you didn't. You didn't clear it all up, right? So basically I had pneumonia. So I literally had a Plutonian moment, I guess, in my Scorpio sense, right? I had to have the death and then come back, reborn, stronger, more empowered even, all thanks to that wonderful, wonderful, trying Cancer full moon. And if you had a great Cancer full moon, blessings to you. You are truly blessed, because honestly, it was tough. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I couldn't resist and do the weekly energy reading just a little bit early. Not really, but in the sense, yes, because I actually plan to do it on January 1st and to release it on January 1st, but I feel like it's more pertinent now, because there are some places that you actually want to be forewarned and forearmed, right? So I apologize if this video is going to run a little bit longer than usual, because there's a lot of things happening astrologically, and I just wanted to talk about a couple of those things before we dive into a tarot reading, energetically speaking, because as you know, as above, so below, right? So, obviously, there's no way that we can escape this energy. I mean, come on, humans are the vast majority made of water, so water does influence us, and the moon certainly does too. And let me tell you, there's a lot of eclipses coming in 2019, so put on your seatbelts, boys and girls, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. But you wanna know something? Every fiber of my being feels that it's right, that it's good, that we're moving forward finally in the right direction, especially for the Scorpios. Now, I don't want to focus on Scorpios. All of my readings are for all of the signs. I just like to personally relate it to myself and some of the water signs, because as you guys know, like, we feel everything. So we just need a little bit of extra help here and there, right? So 2018 was a rough year for Scorpios, let me tell you. But let me tell you, on the flip side, 2019 is going to be the best. Just in general. I mean, for all signs, but finally, I feel like Scorpio's finally having that time to be reborn and truly, in its essence, in its purest form, be reborn. Because our planet, Scorpio's planet, ruling planet, is Pluto. So finally, we finally get that phoenix moment, that coming up out of the ashes. Like, you don't even know how many times I've actually gotten the death card in so many readings. And I don't see the death card as something negative. As a person that's a Scorpio, half of my chart is Scorpio, right? I see it more as a rebirth, a renewal, a fresh start, a fool, if you will, a fool card in its pure sense. Like, there's nothing bad about that. The only way that we see things negatively, if we want to see them negatively and we don't see the warning signs and we don't do anything about it, that is when it truly becomes negative. The universe warns us in certain ways and gives us certain signs to help us grow. And it's up to us to acknowledge those signs and to go with it and to go with the flow. And that is what 2019 is all about. It's going with the flow. Because this flow, let me tell you, it is on point. On point, man. Like, like, it's like, you know, like that delicious, succulent dish, like the best dish you've ever had, regardless of, like, what nationality you come from, whatever dish is like your favorite dish. This is 2019 coming up, honey. But it's all about how you approach it. Really is. Alright. So, as I said, there are 5 eclipses in 2019. Our first one is actually in the first week, actually, of January. So that's fun, right? But let's start off with, like, December 31st, right? New Year's Eve. The night before everything changes. Alright. Essentially, the moon is going to be in Scorpio on December 31st. So you want to be aware emotionally. So essentially, this is a great time to dig deep, do your final, like, purges, letting go, basically 8 of Cups and anything that does not serve you well, right? It's about seeking the truth. It's about truly empathizing with other people. You're going to have a great intuitive sixth sense of, like, if you meet someone new, you're like, I don't like that person. Or, this is a good person. Yeah, I don't know what it is about them, but I really like them. So I'm going to talk to this person, right? So that's basically your December 31st. So you're going to be hyper aware about basically everything, especially intuitively. The moon sextiles Saturn, right? So it's usually like complementing Saturn, which is essentially a planet of organization. So you're basically organizing all of your emotions and being very analytical about it. You're like, this person does not serve me. Bah! Like, that's the type of energy that we're in. And also, the sun is in Capricorn. So guess what? Happy birthday to all of my Capricorns out there. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. It was like the 20th or something like that. Better late than never, right? So, happy belated birthday to my Capricorns. I have 4 planets in Capricorn, so guys, I feel thee. I feels thee. This is our time as well, okay? So, Capricorns are just going to be on fire. Not literally, because they're Earth sign, but I'm just saying metaphorically, right? So Capricorns are very much all-knowing. The thing is that a Capricorn is analytical. They find all of the information. They're very structured. And they do not act until they have all the information and they make the wise choice. So that is kind of like complementing the emotional aspects in Scorpio, and also the aspects of rebirth in Scorpio, because Scorpio obviously is ruled by Pluto. So all of those things are coming together in perfect harmony, and it's a perfect time for, guess what, a rebirth, you know? A rebirth in work, a rebirth in love, and rebirth in essentially whatever you need it to be. So this is a perfect time for that. And also the moon trines Neptune, which is also in Pisces. Now, Neptune is basically your big daddy planet of, like, manifestation, just kind of like the all-knowing, all-seeing, right? So, for instance, it's in Pisces, so you know your emotions, you know what you want, and you gonna go get it with this Capricorn energy. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, this, delicious energy, let me tell you. The only thing that's kind of like interesting is that obviously Mars is now entering also on the 31st Aries. Now, Aries is ruled by Mars, right? So Aries is totally comfortable, totally outgoing, just in your face. Mars is popping off, just very strong, very masculine energy, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're a divine feminine or divine masculine, right? You're going to feel this energy like super hard. It's going to be there. So if you're a divine feminine, you're going to feel like, you know what? I've been nurturing other people. It's time for me to nurture myself. Let me go get and do what I need to do. And all the masculines out there, well, let's just say they're going to be a little bit extra. That's if you identify it. Mind you, you can be a woman and identify yourself with divine masculine energy, right? It doesn't matter that way. Like, sex does not apply to types of energy when we talk about divine feminine, divine masculine. Like, your actual gender doesn't really matter. It's about your soul. I just want to put that one out there. Because sometimes I get questions from the LGBTQ community, and I'm like, guys, it's what you identify with. Do you identify yourself with divine feminine or divine masculine? Like, which one do you lean more towards? Like, who are you? It's all about self-analysis, in essence. On Tuesday, essentially it's a day of I want, gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. But let me just tell you, you need to compromise as well, because there's a little bit of iffy stuff in the air. So you need to be practical, realistic. Essentially the sun, obviously, which is in Capricorn, conjunct Saturn. So you're really like straightforward. You know what you want. You want it. You're gonna get it. But you have to be careful though, because there's just that real conflicting Mars energy as well. The moon is still in Scorpio. It conjuncts Venus in Scorpio. So Venus goes into Scorpio. And can I just tell you, it's like ripe time for like love for the most part, especially for Scorps. Water signs, especially if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, especially if you're a Scorpio Venus. I know I'm focusing on Scorps, but there's just so much Scorpio and Capricorn in the next week that it's hard not to. So I apologize for that. But I hope this resonates with some of you too, because even though if you're not a Scorpio and you're a water sign, you'll feel it. If you are an earth sign, you'll definitely feel it, because you're all about feelings, and it's all about your sister sign, right? Or brother sign, whichever way you want to see it. And then fire signs, well, let's just say you're popping, because Mars is out. Mars is out and ready to play, right? And air signs, you guys are always doing your own thing, and I love it. Like, I love air signs. Like, you guys just know. You just literally intuitively know. Like, you have all the information, so you're good. But anyway. So, moon is in Scorpio, right? It conjuncts Venus in Scorpio. Essentially, you're understanding people. It makes your emotions clear. There's a love clarity. So, for instance, if you're having issues in a relationship, it's going to become crystal clear to you. Your intuitive senses are just going to spark up, and you're just going to know, is this the person for me, or is this not the person for me? Or if you're dating someone, you're like, no, next. Oh, this guy, no, next. Oh, this girl, next. This person is, next. Like, you're just going to know intuitively. Like, if you find the one, you'll just know instantly. Also on this day, Scorpio moon sextiles Pluto and Capricorn. So Pluto, guess what? Is in Capricorn. Another planet. Now Capricorn, obviously about structure and everything. Now Pluto is about breaking down those structures and then rebuilding it. So essentially, anything that was built on a shoddy foundation, any doubts that you've had previously are going to be torn away on this day, January 1st, this new year. I know it seems really like contrived, and you know, people always say, new year, new me, right? So used to hearing that, seeing that everywhere. But truly, 2019 is new year, new me. Truly. It's just, the universe is setting it up so that it literally is that. And it is what you make of it, of course, right? So it means that you have a practical, fresh start. It also, during that time, the moon trines Chiron in Pisces. Chiron is a wounded healer. So all of the wounds, all of your old wounds, all of your, you know, little dark secrets that you want to keep hidden away. Essentially, Chiron is in Pisces, which Pisces is obviously a water sign and highly intuitive and highly in tune with their emotions. So all of that dirty laundry that you've been trying to literally stuff down the chute, sorry, sweetie, it's coming to light. And this is the time with Pluto to destroy it and build fresh, build something new, build something solid. So embrace your weaknesses and during this time, and know that you are not your past, and you are not your weaknesses. And in fact, you are building your future, starting today, January 1st. So spiritual wounds are going to be healed. Any blocks in love and control are going to be revisited and revised. Like, you are going to be in control. You are going to be, and I don't want to say like control freak. It's not that. It's more like you're finally going to be able, it's like, how do I say this? So for instance, it's like we have been on the passenger side of the car of our lives for the past few months. Like 2018 was just a rocky year for most of us. And now in 2019, we're just like, get out of the driver's seat. It's my turn. That's what January 1st says. That's that energy. And then we have Wednesday, January 2nd, where the moon enters Sagittarius, which is obviously your person that's like bow and arrow, direct target, always gets the shot, right? So it just is screaming forward movement, especially with Mars and Aries. And it's trining that, so it's really harmonious. And it's essentially, if you like are planning something on the 1st, you're doing it on the 2nd. Like, you're making money moves. Like, that's what you're doing. You're on your hustle. You're on your grind. This is a perfect day. Like, that's what it is. Now, on Thursday, which is January 3rd, the moon is in Sagittarius, and Jupiter is also in Sagittarius. Jupiter being the good luck planet, BT dubs, in Sagittarius, in its home. Basically, boom, hello. Can I make it more crystal clear that it's going to be a gosh darn lucky day for everyone out there? It is the luckiest day of the week. So if you were hesitant on the 2nd, you're like, I don't really know what I want to do. The 3rd is your day to do it. And on Friday, now this whole week, I know we've been speeding up and just firing up with all this fire energy, this grounding energy and emotional energy, right? So Friday is when we finally kind of, humbled down, and we're just like, we need to receive help. So we went into action on Thursday. We saw what we needed to do. We got lucky, but now we're like, luck is kind of fading. Let me just ask for some help. So Friday is a perfect day to ask for help, and that is January 4th. And that is with the moon in Capricorn, obviously about stability, structure, responsibility. Let's see. Mercury's in Capricorn, so you're able to analyze things and improve things analytically. Also, essentially, with your thoughts, with any type of paperwork. So this is really kind of like the time to move forward in your career. So Capricorn is all about getting it done, moving our career forward, becoming more stable. And yes, because of the Scorpio energy earlier in the week, it can morph into the sense of becoming more stable in love as well. So some people are going to be coming into unions in the beginning of this year, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be stable because it's in this Capricorn energy. Some of us are going to get new proposals for work, new job opportunities, new journeys are going to open up that we maybe have never seen before. And it's just an exciting time. It's an exciting time to be alive. It's an exciting time to move forward. Like, especially on the 4th. And let me just tell you, it's just revving up. So, Capricorn sextiles Neptune, intuition. Yo, intuition is going to be on point, though, on Friday. So, if you had any doubts, pray on it. Whichever way, form, shape that kind of looks for you, whether it's meditation, whether it's running, whether it's sending a wish up into the stars, shooting on a, putting a wish on a shooting star, whichever way it is right to you, that is the right way on Friday. And then we have Saturday. Moon is still in Capricorn. Sextiles the Sun in Capricorn. Double cap. Like, come on now. Responsibility. Saturn is also being sextile. Like, this is a day to get it done. Like, I can't stress it. Like, the beginning of this new year is like, get the wheels turning. Wheel of Fortune is moving. Some people are having the Chariot, just carrying them off. Like, this is the time. Lover cards are popping up left and right. New beginnings. Like, this is the time. And then Venus is in Scorpio on top of all of this on the 5th. What? But here is one word of warning on the 5th. It can go either way on the 5th. This is the tipping point. This is the moment. Are you going to leave everything that did not serve you behind? Are you going to 8 of Cups, all that does not serve you? Or are you going to hang on to it and dwell on it? And are you going to let it bog you down? You have the time now until the 5th to decide. Do you like that little taste of success that this new year has given you? Are you willing to work for it? Are you willing to continue it? If so, you will move forward in success. But if you let your baggage weigh you down, you will fail. That is a word of warning for all of you. I say it bluntly. It's a little bit of Queen of Swords in me. I'm sorry. You have to heed it, though. Don't cry to me later on and say, oh, what an Empress. Oh, but this and that. No. I'm warning you now. This is my Queen of Pentacles firmly standing her ground. This is my Queen of Swords telling you how it is. My Queen of Cups is empathizing with you. But my Queen of Wands is like, yo, you gotta go. Like, you gotta do this. This is all you, boo. Like, this is your time. This is your time to shine, and do not waste it. So, I'm just letting you all know. Right? Sending you love. It's a little tough love, but it's love nonetheless. I just want you all to succeed because this is a beautiful time. And then, drum roll, Sunday, January 6th, new moon. New beginnings, new starts, fresh beginnings, setting your intentions, burning your little papers, doing your rituals, whatever you do, whether you pray, whether you just, meditate, whatever you do, this is the time to do it. Send your intentions out there. Make a list. Check it twice. Do all the things. Make your wish list. It will come true. This is the right time. Let me tell you. Okay? All right. New moon in Capricorn. Partial solar eclipse. Now, the reason why I'm saying is that I'm so excited. I'm sorry. The reason why I'm saying is that you need to write a list and check it twice and put all of your wishes and affirmations, all your mantras, and do all of those things and make sure you get it done on this day. Like, absolutely on this day. If you can't, I mean, the energy will be like 2 or 3 days, but I'm just saying the most potent day is the 6th, right? It is a day of new beginnings, fresh starts, and it dictates, every eclipse dictates what happens in the next 6 months. This one especially, this one that is in Capricorn, this one that is literally in the sign of stability, of literally working and getting it done. It is your cardinal sign. It is the cardinal sign of Earth. It is not the Taurus that is literally stuck in place and analyzing and then must be moved and convinced. This is the cardinal sign that says, I need to take action now. I need to get stability. I need to make that money. I need to apply for this. I need to get this done. What is the next step? What is the next goal? What is the next thing I need to do? How do I organize this? How do I make this my best life? What do I need to do? This is that day. And with the partial solar eclipse, yeah. Can I be real with you for a second? That's 6 months. That's 6 months of either success or struggle. It is up to you, my loves. It is up to you. I put it into your court. It is all up to you. Choose wisely. All right. Uranus, right, goes direct on that day too. Now, Uranus is the planet of miracles and the unpredictable. So unexpected miracles are going to happen. Unexpected, like, surprises are going to happen. Things that are happy. Things that are going to motivate you. Things that are going to support you for your endeavors. Whether it is in love or whether it is in finance. Whichever the two, if both, then both. Literally. What seeds are you going to sow for the next 6 months? That is what we are doing. Truly a beautiful time. Truly. So, it also is conjunct in Pluto. Hi. New beginnings? What? Like, that's gonna be what's up, right? New beginnings, death, rebirth, new you. Literally, new you. And then Venus, still in Scorp, ruled by Pluto, just affirms that new love, bringing it in, whether it's love in finance, whether it is love in your career, whether it's love with another person, whether it's love with your family, whether it is love with your friends, whether it is self-love, which is the most important type of love, is caring for yourself. And mind you, self-love is not selfish. So, don't get it twisted. Loving yourself is not selfish. It opens you up to loving others. And with that being said, I know I was like really hype. I'll pull some cards and then I'll do our butterfly affirmations as per usual. Just so excited about all of this new energy, guys. Like, it's just amazing. Amazing. I'll actually do another video on the solar eclipse later on, And also I'm going to start doing monthlies for signs. I'm still working the kinks out of like my website and all that stuff, so bear with me, guys. I really appreciate your patience and your time, and I also appreciate all of my loyal fans, and I appreciate all of those first tuning in now, and I really hope this resonates with you, and I really hope that I can help in any way, shape, or form. Alright, so let's get started with pulling some cards. Alright, hold on. I shuffled these before, but I just want to shuffle them one more time. It's a new deck, gifted to me. So, new year, new deck. That's what's up, right? Let's see how it goes. For private readings, though, I'll still use some of my old regular cards. I also have, like, Love Answers deck, Angel Answers deck, excuse me. You know, Angel Love deck, all of these different decks. And also some for purpose. So generally, if you want to actually reserve a private reading with me, I usually go with whatever your question is, whether it is a career, finance, love. I'm here to help. I do a little bit of all of the things. I'm also obviously an intuitive clair empath. So I get divine messages from source. And sometimes they're really real. So disclaimer, it's not for the faint of heart. I get the messages from spirit and I'm here to help. Alright, so let's see. What are the messages for next week? Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse. Oh, hate it when that happens. They fell. Give me a second. Give me a second. Whew. You're not going to take that. I don't feel those. So I'm just going to restart. Okay. 5 of coins in reverse. Man, they're just popping. Like, it really can't. Hold on. Just a second. Just a second. Just a minute. Alright. Alright. I'll pull a few. Possibly some clarifiers. Alright, let's start with this first. Oh, okay. That one flew out. And I'm going to keep it. Cool. Alright. So we begin our week with the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords in reverse, right? Page of Swords upright is essentially someone that is just starting to know something. Someone that's inquisitive. Someone that is actually trying to figure out their way. Someone that is a little bit hesitant. Like, he's not sure of whether he wants to actually move forward or not. And he's not 100% sure if this is actually right for him or not. Or her, of course. Energy is fluid, right? It's usually a novice. Page of Swords in reverse means that you're not a novice. You know what you need to do. You have all of the intelligence. You have basically all of the knowledge that you need in order to do the thing. Whatever that thing is. It's almost like he's finally looking at the sword now and picking it up and saying, I am taking the sword out of the stone and I am going to go into the melee. I'm going to go into the fight. And I am hesitant, but I am confident because I know that I have all of the information that I need. And the thing is that you're not going to feel out in the cold. The 5 of Coins is usually when you are out in the cold, where you feel abandoned, where you feel like there is no support. That is absolutely not true. You do feel that support and you do have that confidence. And now for some of you that may feel that you are out in the cold, that you don't have that person, then you need to reach out to the people that do care about you and that do love you. Just because you feel lonely does not mean that you are. It is a state of mind. You are your best company, at the very least. And you have divine source, you have your angels, you have your spirit guides, you have all of those around you. And if you truly need some type of connection, go out into the world, go out into the park, start looking at people. Well, not staring at people, let's be real now, okay? But it's like you already know what you need to do. And you have the people that you need to do it with. But you're somewhat stuck in this moment. Or you feel stuck. You feel it's a mental entrapment with the 4 swords. It's literally like you feel that you're stuck. You feel like you're stagnant. You feel like there's no forward movement. I'm here to tell you that that is literally in your mind. It feels like you're just waiting for something to happen. But that little bird right there, that bird is telling you that it is happening. It is in the process of occurring. You just have to literally get up and move forward. That bird is free. You are free. There is literally nothing there. Now, this can also mean that you need to meditate, that you need to contemplate on what your choices are and who you actually are interacting with. Like, you have the knowledge base and you have the people. Now it's like you have to contemplate on whether or not the people that are around you are going to serve you for your best good. Or if they're going to actually serve your purpose, if they're going to help you, if they're truly going to help you, or if they're going to be in your way. And honestly, sometimes we are in our own way. So that's literally, a swords is about ideas and mentality. Like, maybe you are that person that is in your own way. And like, you're saying like, no, I cannot do this. But in truth, yes, you can. And the bird is there to say that you are free. You just need to move. Like, you need to take action. And that is literally the 10 of Swords. Like, the 10 of Swords is the end of the journey, the end of the trial, the end of doubt, the end of staying in your mind. Get out of your mind, get out of your head and do something. You wished upon the star. You wish for a hope. You wish for a dream. You wish for something to occur. I'm sorry, you can't really see it. Hold on, let me move these over. You made that wish upon a star. Or for some people that know what I mean, you wished upon a starfish. Wink, wink. But I am just saying that you wished for it. And now, literally, what confirmation, what better confirmation than the Fool card coming out right after? This is the time for brand new starts. This is that time to take that leap of faith. Like, yes, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you can trust those people or not. But honestly, I feel like you might know. But you may be unsure. And that's what's stopping you from moving forward. But stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your progress. Stop doubting and saying, what if this will happen? What if that happens? Stop worrying. Stop worrying. The universe has your back. Spirit has your back. The universe heard your wish. Hell, they're dancing around it. They're making it happen. They're like, oh, here's the biggest one ever. And, I'm going to dance around this and I'm going to make it work for you. Like, take that leap of faith. Take that leap. Because guess what just came out? 4 of Wands, baby. 4 of Wands. Stability. Stability in home life. Stability in career. Stability in love. That stability that you crave. That whatever aspect of your life that you want to be stable can become stable as long as you take that leap. The universe has acknowledged you. The only thing holding you back is yourself. Overanalysis, sword energy, overanalysis of everything. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Get your stable life and collect your blessings with the 9 of coins. Collect. It is time to collect. This week coming up. Truly a blessed week. Whew. I think that's for a sound off right there. Boom. Let's do that again. Honestly, we're cashing in, people. This is the time. Boom. All right, so let me add these bad boys up. All right, so this is 1, 6, 16, 20, 20, 20, 29, 29, 33, 33, wow, okay, 43, 43, 48, 49, and 50. 50. It's beautiful. 50 breaks down to 5 and 0. Add those up, it equals a 5. 5 is change. It is time for that major change. And guess what? With the new year, changes are coming. That's what's up. Changes are coming, people. Get ready for it. Positive change is coming. As long as you prepare for it, and as long as your intentions are positive and correct and in line, let me tell you, this is the time. Oh my gosh. It's the best. And can I just tell you that I was just drawn to pick this up, the bottom of the deck? Ace of Wands. It is time to take action. It is time to move forward. Wands are all about actions, and Ace of Wands is about manifesting, baby. Like, oof, 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 that makes me hot. Woo! Reminds me of the magician. Woo! Oof. Truly, truly, truly blessed people. Alright. So, here is your butterfly affirmation for your beautiful, happy, and courageous life. Just going to shuffle these real quick. And these are for next week and going into the new year. Also, happy holidays to everyone. Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas. I know it's a little too late. Happy Hanukkah. And if I'm leaving anyone out, I'm so sorry. Those are the ones that I know and that I'm aware of. But trust me that all the holidays are in my heart and I'm sending you tons of love and light, right? All right, so here are your butterfly. Oh, shoot. Okay, those flew. Butterflies are flying today. All right, so I am deserving of respect, love, and happiness. I give respect, love, and happiness too. In order to receive, we must give. So let me just tell you, love and respect and happiness is on our way, but remember reciprocity. We must give it in order to receive it. I soothe away anxiety and stress by choosing to do things that help me relax. And now I know that in this time, it's obviously a little nerve-wracking. It's a little stressful. I mean, it's the new year coming up, right? And some people may be alone. Some people may be together with their loved ones. But either way, it's always something, right? It's stressful in one way or another. Find the way that you can relax and do that. Self-love, self-care, self-soothe, and relax. Love yourself. That way you can love others. And that energy will just ooze off of you and emanate off of you. And it will basically come back to you the same way. All right, everyone. If you would like to book a private reading, please email me. All of my information will be in the comment box below. I just want to wish everyone a glorious, glorious, happy, happy New Year. As we transition from 2018 into 2019, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of love and light. Namaste, everyone. Bye.